Yes, so good morning, Doctor.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
So we
Morning.
continue our studying of the Vimalakirti.
Yeah,
Group
please,
has been
please proceed
started.
there, proceed. Yeah, proceed there.
Okay, so we will be continuing from the Mahakatyayana. The Buddha said to Mahakatyayana, you go to Vimalakirti to inquire after his illness. Mahakatyayana addressed the Buddha, saying, Bhagwan, I am not capable of going to inquire about his illness. And why? I recall once when the Buddha briefly expounded the essentials of Dharma to the bhikkhus. Afterwards, I expounded them further, explaining the meaning of impermanence, suffering, emptiness, non-self, and quiescent cessation. At that time, Vimalakirti came and said to me, O Mahakatyayana, do not, with the mental activity of arising and ceasing, preach the dharma of the Tathata. Mahakatyayana, the dharmas are ultimately unborn and unceasing. This is true. This is the true meaning of impermanence. The five aggregates of appropriation, understood as empty and without arising, is the meaning of suffering. All dharmas ultimately devoid of any possession or grasping is the meaning of emptiness. The non-duality between self and non-self is the meaning of non-self. Since dharmas are originally not such, now there is nothing to extinguish. This is the meaning of quiescent cessation. When he spoke this dharma, the minds of those bhikshus attained liberation. Therefore, I am not capable of going to inquire about his illness.
Yeah, the very interesting discussion. Okay, so what they call the bhikkhu just helping Buddha, to explain what is impermanency, what is all these things, what all these things. Okay, but Vimalakirti that the highest, is no born and no ceasing. We always say that something will born, something will cease, no. Okay, but he said that the true consciousness is neither born or neither cease. No? It do not destroy and it do not born. Okay, so that is the highest level of dharma. Okay, but of course, you still when we reading the Heart Sutra, no. Okay, you say that's why the emptiness, no, the sunyata, is neither born or it neither disease. Do not mourn and do not disease. That is the highest stage of the supreme consciousness. So actually, this Vimalakirti referring to the supreme consciousness, okay, which you cannot explain, using this normal language, okay, so that you need to understand that because we sometimes we always say that everything will be destroyed. Okay, everything will be destroyed now. Okay, that will lead people to the kind of desperation, Okay, then they say, send everything to destroy. Why should I worry about anything, Okay, then some people say that, oh, thing will not be destroyed. Okay, like some of this Sravaka say that the Panchaskanda really exists. That also wrong, That lead to materialistic. Okay, so this is a duality you should not and think. Okay, sometimes when we are too much towards sunyata, we thought that everything will be destroyed. Then you lost all the motivation, Then you go to the materialistic, you say everything is exist, then you become too materialistic. So we should avoid this duality. Okay, that's why when you teach the Dhamma, also be careful, Okay, don't fall into this duality. Yeah. So actually, it's a precaution, to the bhikkhu when you explain, be very careful. When you explain one thing, people go to extreme, You explain the other thing, you go to another extreme. There is a problem with people. Yeah. So you should always strike a balance.
Doctor, here basically, if we go to teach, what we
Yeah.
know, then the people will take what they understand. But instead,
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
you answer their question, when you solve their problem, it is the better way of teaching.
Yeah, better way of teaching. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
don't keep on teaching what you want to teach, okay?
Exactly.
So when we teach Sunyata, also very careful,
Hmm.
no? Sunyata is emptiness, okay? Then some people take it as null and void. Then the teaching will be wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go with the.
Let's proceed. Yeah, proceed. Yeah. So the sutra become more and more difficult,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. Mm.
The Buddha said to Aniruddha, "You go to Vimalakirti to inquire after his illness." Aniruddha addressed the Buddha, saying, "Bhagwan, I am not capable of going to inquire about his illness. And why? I recall once when I was walking in meditation in a certain place, there was a Brahma king named Chudra, Chudra,
Kata.
who,
Ah.
together with 10,000 Brahmas, radiated pure light and came to where I was. Bowing in reverence, he asked me, Venerable Aniruddha, how much can the divine eye of yours see? I immediately answered, Arya, with my vision, I see this Buddha field of Sakyamuni, this Sahasra Mahasahasra Lokadhatu, just as one might behold an Amlaka fruit in the palm of the hand. At that time, Vimalakirti came and said to me, O Aniruddha, what the divine eye shall see, does it apprehend form signs or is it signless? If it apprehends signs, then it is the same as the five super knowledges of the heretics. If it is signless, then it belongs to the unconditioned, and there should be no seeing at all. Bhagwan, at that time I was silent. Those Brahmas,
Ah.
hearing these words, experienced what they had never known before, and bowing reverently asked, in this world, who possesses the true divine eye? Vimalakirti said, there is the Buddha, the Bhagwan, who possesses the true divine eye, ever abiding in Samadhi. He beholds all Buddha Kshetras, not by dualistic signs. Thereupon, Shuddhayudhata Brahma and his retinue of 500 Brahma gods all brought forth the might of Anuttara Sambodhi, bowed at Vimalakirti's feet, and then suddenly disappeared. Therefore, I am not capable of going to inquire after his illness.
This Aniruddha is famous for you can see the place very far away. So he have the kind of magic power, no? That's why the Brahma asked him, "Oh, can you see?" Yes, I can see, Okay. Then this Vimalakirti said, "What you see? Is it exist or is it does not exist?" Okay. So if it exists, no, then there's no different from the Panchaskanda, from this thing. If it does not exist, no, then this is a nihilism, Okay, this thing, Even you see far away, you doesn't see anything, This skill is useless. This skill do not help you to understand anything. Okay, that's why in even in this you remember in the Anasmriti Sutra, he said when you get all this magic power, you only get the smoke,
Smoke.
not the fire. No, you want to rub the wood for the fire. Okay, the smoke coming out. Okay, the fire is coming. Okay, but it's still not yet the fire. So you get all this skill. There's nothing you should happy about that. Okay, now even our Sunya meeting. Some of the Sunyati, you can see something very far away. And my first student, I told you, he even travel out of the body,
Jupiter.
going to the Jupiter and come back. But I said that it's useless because her husband is losing the job. You cannot solve your problem. Even if you go and see the Jupiter, so what? your husband still lost a job, and it's me, who help the husband to compile the filing, record everything, prepare for interview, and get a job. Not the superpower, not the magic power. So the magic power does not mean anything in Sunyati or Sunyata. So that's why sometimes some of our Sunyati, they can even listen to people far away. I think what do you call uh, uh, this thing. You all have
Dhruv,
some experiences, no?
yeah.
Okay, they're sitting at the back, but who's sitting in front, they can listen clearly, so they can have kind of a magic power to listen to things far away. Okay, so they can see things far away. Okay, then they can disappear from one area and appear to the other area. Okay, they can also this what do you call read the mind of other people. But all these things does not mean anything. It do not lead to nirvana. No, it never. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dhruv, can we continue?
Sir, I want to intervene. What does this mean when he's saying that
Upadi, yeah.
no,
No, what is
when
your
go
question, Dhruv? Dhruv has a question, doctor.
Yeah, yeah,
sir,
please.
when
What is
if
the
we
question?
can, like he's saying that there are these things which are unconditioned and there is no seeing at all. But then again, he's saying that Buddha can see these things. And
Now, Buddha explained the true nature of thing. See mean understand the true nature. Okay, you explain like the Panchaskanda. Is it real or is it not real? Buddha says neither real or neither unreal. You see, now I am what do you call? I am Zoom with you with my handphone, Is a handphone real or is it not real? Okay, at this moment it's real, With a handphone, how can I Zoom with you? But after 3 years, after 10 years, where is the handphone? It's in the dustbin. He cannot be here. So it's unreal in the long run. So it's the handphone real. It's real when you do it at this moment. It's unreal when after 100 years. These are the things. So the Buddha give the correct description of the Panchaskanda. That's why he have the Buddha eye. He can understand the true nature of the universe. Okay, that's why in Heart Sutra it says Sunyata Rupa Sunyata is Rupa is Sunyata. We do not differentiate Sunyata and Rupa, and that need a very high level of understanding. And this only coming from Buddha, Okay, that's why the Buddha he have this divine eye. Okay, can see through the thing. So we are always linked to one side, Either we are too much to the Sunyata or we are too much to the Rupa. Okay, this duality, Every one of us. Either we are very materialistic or we become a nihilist. Okay, so we need to strike a balance between these two. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Upali. He is very good in this Vinaya. Yeah.
the Buddha said to Upali, you go to Vimalakirti to inquire after his illness. Upali addressed the Buddha saying, Bhagwan, I am not capable of going to inquire about his illness. And why? I recall once when two bhikshus transgressed the Vinaya conduct and being ashamed did not dare to ask the Buddha, but came to me saying, O Venerable Upali, we have transgressed the Vinaya, truly we are ashamed and do not dare ask the Buddha. We wish you to resolve our doubts and remove, that we may be free from this folly. I then, according to Dharma, gave them explanation. At that time, Vimalakirti came and said to me, O Upali, do not further increase the guilt of these two bhikkhus. You should directly extinguish it and not disturb their minds. Why so? Because the nature of sin does not abide within, nor without, nor in between, as the Tathagata has taught. When the mind is defiled, beings are defiled. When the mind is pure, beings are pure. And the mind is not within nor without, nor in between. Just as the mind is thus, so also is defilement. So also are all dharmas. None depart from the Tathagata. O Pali, when one attains liberation through the nature of mind, is there truly defilement? I said no. Vimalakirti said, so too, all beings, the nature of mind is without defilement. O Pali, deluded imagination is defilement. Freedom from delusion is purity. Inversion is defilement. Non-inversion is purity. Grasping at self is defilement. Non-grasping at self is purity. O Pali, all dharmas arise and cease without abiding, like an illusion, like lightning. Dharmas do not rely upon each other, and even a single thought does not abide. All dharmas are falsely perceived, like a dream, like a mirage, like the moon in water, like an image in mirror, arising through deluded thought. He who knows this is truly one who upholds the Vinaya. He who knows this is one who rightly understands. Then the two bhikshus said, Supreme wisdom indeed. This is beyond the reach of a folly. Though foremost in Vinaya, he cannot speak thus. I replied, apart from the Tathagata himself, there is no Shravaka nor Bodhisattva who can master such eloquent discourse, whose wisdom and clarity are first. At that time, the doubts and revolt of the two bhikshus were immediately extinguished. They brought they brought forth the mind of Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi and made this vow: May all beings obtain such eloquence. Therefore, I am not capable of going to inquire about.
That's it is very interesting, So when two bhikkhu, what they call, they broken the sila, come to him, then they explain, what to do, what not to do, what is this thing and that. Then bhikkhu say, no. You see, when we read this Maha Anapanasati Sutra, you see, when you do something wrong, the first thing first, is to enter samadhi, to practice, Come on your mind, only then, don't repeat this thing. Don't keep on discussing about the thing, keep on doing discussing, Sometimes you add into the guilt, add into the pains. That's why when we are doing this psychological consultation, don't always ask people to recall the trauma, Okay, they are using hypnosis to recall the trauma. Sometimes it backfire, Sometimes it backfire. The patient become worse after that, This is the thing. That's why when someone already committed a mistake, don't keep on discussing about the mistake, Ask them to calm down their mind first. Calm down the mind. So when the mind is serene, then automatically they can make it right. Okay. That's why the sixth patriarch, of the Zen, he said that when a person, the mind is pure, he do not need Vinaya. When the mind is pure, he will not commit any mistake, These are the things, okay? That's why. So now, when someone committed mistake, you should ask them to calm down first before anything. Practice this what do you call this our sunya, okay? Until the mind is perfectly. You don't repeat this thing, okay? But many people, they want them to repent. They want them to keep on discussing about that. Then they are crying, rolling. I have seen cases, they repent, then they're rolling on the ground, crying, hitting the ground. No, don't do that. No. In our school, we nothing like that happened in our school. Okay, I have seen some of the meditation school. They encourage them to review the scene. They are bad karma, then talking, then they are crying. Some even rolling on the ground, crying.
Confessions.
No, don't do that.
Confessions.
No. This is a wrong way to he become more disturbed than before. No, he already feel turmoil, trauma. No, then you dig it further, it will hurt him deeper. No, okay. So that the right way is calm down his mind. Practice sunya, calm down the mind. So when the mind is calm, then don't do it again. As simple as that. No.
The Vimalakirti says, doctor, if the mind itself, is not in, not out, and not in and out also, you cannot have a fix.
Yeah.
How can the defilement in the mind can be fixed somewhere? Why do you go and searching that?
Yeah. You see, when nothing is there, then how to stick on it? Like you see our sunya, our 9 nodes, So when people want to attack sunya, they cannot attack, Nothing for them to attack, Okay, so in in Malaysia, some of the religious people, they want to ban sunya, They will ask him, sunya have only 2 factors, breathing and counting of breathing. What do you want to ban? You want to ban breathing? Breathing is not from me, from God, Okay, you want to ban counting? Okay, no, you cannot ban sunya, because sunya nothing for them to ban. Okay,
True.
so that so when your mind are empty, nothing can stick to your mind.
Hmm.
So that is a proper way, okay, to get rid of the bad action. Not repenting, then rolling on the ground, crying, hitting the ground, yelling. No, no,
And
no,
doctor,
no, no.
keeping on prostrating this
Yeah,
so
praise the
it,
prostrating 100 times, this thing until the forehead, what do you call?
yes,
Swollen up. No, 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 no. We don't do this type of repenting. It's useless. No. That's why this is what Vimalakoti is saying there.
yes,
You don't keep on asking people to repent, Ask him to calm down his mind.
correct.
Calm down his mind, okay? Go into the samadhi, then automatically he will not repeat the action again. That is a proper way of righten your wrongdoing, a proper way. Okay, not keep on digging, keep on this thing until the very, very shameful for this thing, feeling remorse, feeling guilt, No, no, I've seen. They're yelling, they're crying, they're hitting the ground. Okay, they are in trauma, Then you dig it out again, they're in a greater trauma. So you as a psychologist, I think be careful, Don't talk too much about the sin.
Doctor,
Okay.
many schools, when they do meditation, they ask people to sit down, go back, visit what you have done wrong in the past, and now let go of it. They go and teach all this foolishness. They
And
want to,
how to let go? You dig it out, you stick to it, how to let go?
so
Wrong teaching, No, no,
wrong
no.
teaching.
We say that in medicine, the knot, The
Ah,
emotional knot will
it
release. That is
automatically.
true.
But
Automatically,
you,
You no need to dig it out. You automatically dissolve one by one.
you don't
So
put your
when
hand
the
into the
when the
snake,
when
doctor. You don't
the
put your hand into the snake hole.
sometimes when the emotional not released, you will have very strong emotional response, Okay, but because you're in a very quiet state, it can be dissolved very peacefully.
But you don't go and trigger it.
No, you don't go and dig it out. No, 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 no.
Even Rajesh sir, I was reading something
Yeah.
they said that you have to practice compassion. Like whenever you do something wrong, go back to your past. Not wrong. You are good. Everything is good. Love yourself. I mean, improve yourself.
no, this compassion, Compassion is not for you to practice. It should be inborn. It should be intrinsic, Okay, not artificially endorse it, Oh, I love you. I have compassion to you. Cannot, I have told you the joke in my school. This one teacher say, if you put a bomb into me, blast me into pieces, you find every piece of me written there, I love you. Okay. Then the student asked him, sir, chicken first or egg first? Okay. He believed in God though. He said chicken first. They say without egg, how can you produce chicken? So the student started to argue with him, chicken first or egg first. Eventually, the teacher very angry. He slapped the student. The student says, sir, I do not need a bomb, no. One egg also bust to pieces, and there's no I love you. And this is very famous now. No, you can talk, You can talk. Okay, but when came to the real sin, is very, very different way, Like the poet, he say the wind from eight direction cannot move me, Okay. Then when the monk said that setting, then he got very angry, Sometimes we feel that we are in a very high position. We feel that actually it's not. You have to go through the test, Then you can see the reality thing. No, when someone doing something wrong, don't dig out the wrongdoing.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. It wouldn't work. I've seen a lot, I've go to many places, Then it's very pitiful, Okay. Then they're crying, they're rolling on the ground, they're hitting, okay, they bang their head to the wall. You name it, No, 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 no. It's Sunya. This thing never happened in our center. I don't ever see this thing now. We take it
No,
very
no, it
lightly,
doesn't.
If I do something wrong, do the reverse counting. When you're calm, then tell yourself, don't do it again. That's all.
That's
Don't
it
do it again.
again.
Yeah.
Don't repeat it.
Yeah, don't repeat it. That's all. Don't keep on discuss about it. Don't keep on saying why. Okay. So you remember one monk told Buddha, no, I'm not worthy to become a monk. Buddha said, because I have committed one mistake on a Vinaya. I want to withdraw myself. Then the Buddha told him, there's one cowboy, he had 255 cow. One cow dropped into the canyon,
Right.
okay, the cliff. Then he kicked all the 254 cow into the kick. Is he a good cowboy or is he a poor cowboy? A stupid cowboy. I am a very stupid cowboy. Now you have 255 Vinaya, You break into one, then you want to throw away everything, It's a stupid way, So go back and continue practice, So eventually he stay. Okay. No, to err is human being, So sometimes we say that the Pancha Sila is a measuring tools. It's a measuring system for you to measure yourself to it, How good are you standing now? If you keep on breaking it, then you are no good. Okay, you break less and less, that means you are better now. Okay, so you yourself know, You yourself know. So the good thing about the teaching of Buddha said, it can be self-checking, You can checking on yourself. Okay, let's continue.
Doctor, one question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, one question before I think we are almost on time. Now, one
Yeah.
question. Saranya asks you, can I ask one question? If the mind
Yeah,
is
please,
empty,
Yeah.
the mind is empty, how we have to set our goals in life and how to achieve it?
You must understand the meaning of empty, Empty does not mean none and void, Empty means you do not attach to it. Empty doesn't mean nothing is there. It's sitting there, nothing there. No. Empty means you do not attach to it, Okay, that's why you can still carry out your duty. You still can work out your dream to become a millionaire, Okay, so you must understand the word empty. Empty does not mean null and void. Empty means you do not attach to it. Okay.
Like doctor, like a road. Road is empty, but when the jam comes on, everybody is stopped. Then we say it is jam. Otherwise, the road is empty. You can come and go.
They're
You
empty.
stop
They're
there.
empty. The air is empty,
Yeah.
Okay, but you are breathing in it, So empty does not mean nothingness. Remember, okay? Empty means that you do not attach to it. Okay, it is not permanent. It's empty.
Doctor, how to set your life goals and achieve it?
No, you still have to set your life goal. You still have to go to do your duty. Okay, to achieve the financial freedoms, That's why in our school, we keep on telling them you must work hard, okay, to be affluent. Otherwise, how to donate? You see, in SIF, basically we survive not by donation. We survive by our own business, all the way. You see, all the way. We never go out and ask people to donate us, because we are true Brahmana. Okay, yet we promote Sunya. Sunya what? Sunya is emptiness. But you look at us, we're still doing business, Okay, we still carry out the business. We still do business. Okay, then we still go for medication. We still go for medicines. Okay, so emptiness doesn't mean that doing nothing, This is how the Vimalakirti whacked Sariputra in the first place. Zen is not swinging there doing nothing. No. Doing nothing is the preparation for Zen. Okay, so when you carry out your duty, when you carry out your day-to-day thing, your mind becomes serene. That is true Zen. Now you read Vimalakirti, This is the true meaning of Zen. That's why this Vimalakirti is a very textbook for Zen. Textbook, 3 books, One, of course, the Dhamma Sutra, everybody know. Abhajra is good for Zen. Okay. Then this Vimalakirti tell you how to deal with your Brahmana way. Then, of course, the Lotus Sutra. Lotus Sutra also adapt yourself to your student, not the other way around. We always accommodate to the student. We never force the student to follow our way. Whether they want to follow us or not, that's up to them. Okay, we never force them. And our school, our students are welcome to sit in our seat, and started teaching people. Not like this Mahaguru, You are you, he's. You can never replace him, but our system is very different. Okay, we welcome the student. We are no different from our students. Okay, last time you remember some actor comment on my kimono. He said, Dr. Lim, you are such an important people. You should wear those long sleeve kimono. No, I said that's ornamental kimono. That is a ceremonial kimono. They want only wear it. Like you wear the coat. This thing when the ceremony. You don't wear the coat and go for shopping. Because that is for ceremonial. Okay, you see those samurai one with a broad sleeve,
Long sleeve.
what very beautiful one, with the belt, everything. That is ceremonial. You don't wear it when you don't wear it, this thing. We wear kimono. What's the meaning of kimono? Kimono have a meaning, Ki mean cloth, mono mean working. That's why kimono in Japanese mean working cloth.
Mm.
Of course, we look like worker. What the problem? We're looking like worker, no. We are working men, no. We're carrying out our duties, no. We are not sitting there doing nothing, That's why kimono is important to us. Okay,
Some
and
even
it
comment, doctor, some even comment to us in the initial days that we are the blue-collared working class.
yeah, working
I said,
class.
yes, we are a
Yeah,
blue-collar
we are the
working
working
class.
class. What's the problem with the working class? They equate the working class to the pariah group, no.
Yeah, they
No, no,
think
no, 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 no. Working is a very
noble.
working is a holy,
Yeah.
We must work, No, there's a difference between a brahmana and a samana.
Mm.
Brahmana, we work like men, Okay, and we try to generate as much help wealth as possible. Wealth, and wealth. Donate. Remember, we are not the receiver.
Mm.
No. So brahmana, we are the donator. We are the one who always. So the first, we are 6 paramita. The first paramita is donate.
Mm.
The second paramita is sila. You control your body. Okay. The third parameter is endurance, no?
Mm.
Okay, when people are making fun of you, when people are not agree with you, you endure all this thing. Okay, then after that you keep on enduring yourself, doing nothing, you become bonky, Okay,
Mm.
then you need to exercise energy, carry your duty, exercise your energy. Okay, to carry your duty, then you go for samadhi, make yourself calm. Then you go for vipassana, seeing things clearly. So
Mm.
these are the 6 parameters of brahmana.
Mm.
Okay, when we go for agamas, no, agamas are a lot of sramana teaching. Okay, one thing is lack in agama, no, dana.
Mm.
You don't talk much about dana.
True.
Sramana, how to dana?
Ah.
Sramana, they have to beg for food, they beg this thing now. Where to? Sramana cannot give, no.
Mm.
They have 3 row and 3 rope and 1 bowl. How to give? Cannot. That's why dana are not so prominent in agamas.
Mhm.
But when go to the long sutra, no, dana is always an important
But
teaching because you are brahmana, you are supposed to be affluent, no?
but many
Okay.
sutras, doctor, many sutras in Agamas, they like when Anath Pindika is being, told. He says, "My house is open for you. Whatever you want, you can take." He's
Yeah. Please come and take. Come and take.
yeah. So Buddha teaches the one
Yeah,
who is
another Pinika is a pure Brahmana.
pure Brahmana, pure Brahmana. Yes.
He bankrupt one or twice, no?
Mm.
Then he coming back from the bankruptcy. He worked very
Mm.
hard,
Mm.
He bankrupt, I think, one or twice. Bankrupt, bankrupt. Then come back again. Then eventually he died very rich,
Mm.
super rich. Okay. Then can you imagine, when the Prince Jetta, what do you call, look at him, you want my land? Cover we go, And he really go and cover the gold for, No, they are determined, they are rich, Okay, until the Jetta said, okay, so never mind, keep your gold. You build asrama,
Ah.
ashram, okay? It's so Jetta Prince donate the land.
Mm.
Then another Pinaka use the money, is supposed to buy the land, build the ashram.
Mm.
Okay, it's not Viara, no.
Ashram, where they
It's
come
ashram,
study. Yeah.
asrama. I mean, it's like a resort. Okay, Buddha never built Viara,
Mm-hmm.
never. They only built, and they are three very important one. One is by Anatta Pinaka, another one by the lady, the
Amrapali.
beautiful hair lady,
Amrapali. Amrapali.
Amrapali. Okay, Amrapali also have the very tragic life. I think his son is killed in the war. Yeah. Then another one is bamboo
Bamboo
grove.
Grove.
Three asrama, very by
Mm-hmm.
3 different donor. No? By
Mm.
3 different donor, and one of them is by the king. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and king also donate a lot to Buddha, and he accept, when the king give him gold, everything he accept, and he use it for the promotion of this thing. That's why Buddha is a mixture of Brahmana, and Samana. See where the robes, no, is Samana, but he keep the hair, no, to represent. Why Buddha never shave his hair? Because he also represent Brahmana. Okay, this is the thing. So like even many of the monks that go to China, they are the mixture of Samana and Brahmana. They bring in the medicines, they bring in the skill of making the steel. Okay, they bring in this architectural knowledge, no, bring in so many knowledge to China. Okay, the Chinese go to Japan. You remember the Shenzhen, Okay, they bring all the therapists, no, bring all the herbs, no. Okay, and he also bring architect and engineer, and the temple built by him exists until today,
Mm.
and it become a national treasury, Japan. They respect the temple as a national treasure. 1,600 years already, still standing, still standing. Okay, these people, they are fantastic. You look at their story, they are just fantastic. They just don't simply, they just don't sit there and teaching a lovely holier than thou, about sutra. No. They bring in technology, They bring in medicine. They bring in technology. Even the
Doctor,
India among the same thing, yeah.
they practice samatha vipassana in the marketplace, in the city,
Yeah, in the
among people,
marketplace, yeah.
not
You see
away from them.
you see this the what do you call this Satipatthana
Yeah.
is explained in the marketplace.
Kambasadama.
Yeah. And that day, remember our Sunyati, okay,
Yeah,
the
he
one passed
found the
away one.
place near
Yeah, he
Delhi.
found the place.
Yeah, near
The
Delhi.
place still exists until today,
Yes.
It's still until today, the place is still
Yeah.
there. So this Satipatthana is very important sutra for the Sunya practice. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, I know this sutra very much because I translated it for 2 years, for one Thai monk. That Thai monk, one whole life, he only promote that this thing. I am his translator for 2 years. Okay, again and again, Okay, we explain the this thing, Okay, the monk have two things, Okay, if you don't meditate, don't call yourself Buddhist. So you call yourself Buddhist, you think. Secondly, whatever the suffering, it will disappear. Don't worry about that, Okay, that two things I learned from him, And it's very
Wow.
helpful, It's very helpful. Whatever difficulty you feel, I think, don't worry, it will disappear. That's why in the early of the exam, we face so many difficulties, So I say, don't worry, it will disappear. It will disappear. And it really disappear. It really disappear, This is the thing. That's why Satipatthana is a very good. One day, I think we should
No,
come back
we'll
again
have
to especially a deep discussion about Satipatthana.
sure.
And some of the Vipassana school in the extent in India, they claim that they follow Vipassana
by Satipatthana.
Satipatthana way. No. They are not
No.
following the Satipatthana way. Don't talk about Satipatthana with me. I know this sutra in and out. They never read the sutra. Never, I'm telling you. And then they never promote the sutra also to this thing. They only ask the guru to go and talk for hours, I try to listen, and 20 minutes I drop into sleepiness. I don't know what he's talking about. I cannot finish listen,
Doctor, the difference between other schools and our schools now, when Shunyati, they know Diamond Sutra, they know Vimalagirti Sutra, they know Satipatthana Sutra, they are talking about Sutra because we promote sutras.
No, you need to promote sutra,
Yeah.
We are not teaching what we want to teach, We are teaching the teaching of Buddha,
Exactly.
No. We do not go and teach. You see, when I come to India, I also do not bring many things from Malaysia to India, because it may not suit to the Indian environment.
Correct.
There are a lot of practice now. We do not bring it back to India. So we adopt ourselves, we study how Indian is, Okay, so we refine ourselves. Okay,
True.
so when I go to India, I become Indian now. Simple. Simple. This kind of thing, you understand a lot?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so if you want to really work in the community, you must become part of them.
True.
That's why I comment on those Tibetan. You're already 70 years in India. You still remain Tibetan. That is very funny to me. If I am there, after 3 years, I will become Indian.
True.
Yeah. You remain oriented. Then you cannot merge into the society. Okay. And many of them, they are born in India, but they remain their identity. No, you remain your identity as a Tibetan. There's nothing wrong. You want to remain a culture. There's nothing wrong. But you especially try not to become Indian. Try to identify yourself. That I think is wrong. You see, I'm Malaysian, I cannot hide, no matter how I close to India, people know that I'm Malaysian. There's something that you cannot change, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but when I go to India, I cannot act differently. So we should be together with the masses, Okay, we should go along with them. Okay, that is also the main teaching of Vimalakirti. Main teaching of Vimalakirti. So let's see whether there's any question or not.
No, doctor, I think so. There is no question. We can take a
Yeah, yeah.
break and
So
we'll see
take
you
a
at the
break. After 15
Shanganun.
minutes now, we go for
Yeah.
Sanganun.
Yeah, thank you so
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
doctor. Yeah,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, over to you, Dhruv.
So again, amazing session. Thank you so much for you both joining and again for bringing the sutra back, which is the Vimalakirti Sutra, and a very important lesson that don't only don't only repeat the mistake physically, but also don't repeat it mentally as well. Don't crib and cry about it, what we got to learn. Then the other things that Dr. Lim shared with, whenever he shares something, there's so much to learn from him. And you guys, when you go into a conversation, that becomes helpful for us to understand that what are the practical applications, how the sutra is not only limited to the words and the text which is there. So thank you, Rajesh sir. If there is
Yeah.
anything from your side, we can close on that.
Thank you so much. I think that's the only thing that we study. And with the study, we improve. And I think with the improvement, we better our lives in all aspects, both mentally as well as, financially, then emotionally, and all other aspects, life becomes just better. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
You may know how to run a business. You may know how to lead teams. You may know how to manage projects and sell products. But have you ever wondered what it means about reality? Have you ever wondered who you really are? I guess not. Because we are so busy working in our lives that we never get the time to inquire about ourselves and what reality is as it is. If you are curious to know more about yourself and the world around you, I'm very happy to invite masterclass on Soul this Sunday, 20th of June at 12:30 p.m. My name is Yogesh Lokhande and I will be offering this masterclass on seeing the big picture. Thanks.